celebration for the Eagles, or how's it work?
Well, towards my frenemies, it's 6 months. 6 months.
Looking at Florida Dome, what's the main thing that concerns you about their team?
Their ability to score. Like they can score, they can put a lot of points on the scoreboard in a variety of ways. Most likely the paint. So drivers, bigs that occupy a lot of space, transition.
Is there one defense that you can do to stop them? Do you have to maybe come up with a jump defense or rotate a lot of different looks?
We're not too good with jump. We really aren't too good with jump. We're good with scrambling, but I think we just play our defense. Rely on that. It's worked for us. If we need to change a little bit, we'll do it on the fly. It'll be a in a moment's notice type of thing. So we haven't worked on any other defenses.
Don, there's a bid to bring the Charlotte Sting back to the WNBA. I know you spent the bulk of your career there. Just reflect on some of your memories there, but also your thoughts on maybe bringing the WNBA back to Charlotte.
I think if we brought the W back to Charlotte, there's a lot more movement when it comes to women's basketball that I do think it will work. It will work. The attendance will be there. At this stage of the game, you have to pour money into even getting a franchise. So the money is going to be there to market, to put the product on the floor that all of these Gamecock fans have been longing for. I mean, we have too many players on the league for us not to be season ticket holders. I'm a season ticket holder for the Dream because that's the closest, and all of our players come through there. So, I mean, we have two opportunities, but an hour and a 15-minute drive versus a 3-hour drive, bodes well for my lifestyle.
Joyce is somebody that's obviously garnered a lot of national attention in how she's playing as a freshman. Texas wasn't necessarily her day, whatever. How do you kind of see her taking the next step to continue improving and growing and building?
I mean, it's just that. You got to be able to turn the page. Most great players, they turn the page a lot quicker than, others. That's what makes them great. That's what makes them pros. So here is an opportunity for Joyce to just learn to turn the page. Like I don't connect as a coach. I don't connect games to other games. Once we debrief, once we decompress, we move on. If Joyce wants to stay there, then it might connect. But Joyce is the type that's going to stay there. Joyce wants to play well, wants to do well, wants to be, she wants to be who the work that she puts in. So it was just that.
Coach, this program's been so successful that externally, when you lose a game, there's almost shock and panic. What's it like for you guys internally right now, trying to bounce back?
I mean, it shakes you a little bit because it's so unfamiliar. So you think about, where you need to improve. And most times when we've lost, it's more like an anomaly. It's like, what the heck? That wasn't us. That wasn't our defense. That wasn't our offense. And, more times than not, it was the opponent that did something to us. And then it was some of it self-inflicted as well. So we got to figure out what self-inflicted was, what the opponent forced us to do, what's the anomaly of it, and then try to fix it all at once. I think for us, we just need to get back confident in doing things the way we need to do things.
Dawn, last night you were ranting and raving about your pair of A1 black labels. As somebody who's had a signature shoe of their own, what's it like to have Asia's signature shoe?
Well, I did have a signature shoe, but I ain't had a marketing behind it. I ain't had here's your shoe, right? But with Asia, we can't let her fail. We're not gonna let her fail. So if I have to be a one-woman marketing person, then I'm gonna do that. But I'm super proud. It's, when I had the pink ones, I'm like, it's hard to believe. These are her shoes. She was working out here in her pink shoes. I had the pink shoes on. It's her shoe. It has Asia Wilson. It has all the things that really made her who she is. And it's not often that great players are bestowed such an honor. But I mean, it's super cool. It's super cool to have her shoe. I mean, we got another one on our team that has a shoe. Lay's got a shoe, so Lay ain't give me a pair, so Lay got to give me a pair. And I'm going to One Women Marketing. Like, my shoes are coming. Lay's shoes are coming in the mail. And once they do, I'm going to give you everything, all the details that went into, her getting her signature shoe.
You talk about learning from what your opponents give you. When Texas does so much work in the paint like they did on Sunday, what do your post players take away from a game like that?
Depends. Are they in foul trouble? Like you gotta factor in all of that. Foul trouble, it's really hard. Like, Fagan wasn't as aggressive as she normally is, so she gave up too much space. She gave up too much, direct passes into her, and then, for some reason you got to collapse your defense. You got to play in gaps to disrupt just point A to point B passes. That's not who we've been. So I mean, it's maybe it's getting someone else, like getting Kima ready, Kima 6'6", getting Adele ready, because they're big women that we got to try. We really got to try to insert them and use them in places in which we can steal some moments if we're in foul trouble, or just throw them out there just to see if we can give them a different look.
Do you kind of look at missed free throws as like a lack of practice, mental toughness? I guess, how do you approach that?
It is. We went from almost 74% trending up to like a place we probably is our norm, right? But this team was a little bit different in that they were shooting him at a high clip, and we aren't changing any. Like, we work. This is what we do. We'll stop practice and we'll simulate being on the free throw line if we got fouled. We do a bunch of them after practice. So it's more of a confidence thing. It's more of a focus thing. It's more of, sometimes you just like second guess yourself because you've missed a few of them. You just got to work through it. It's not anything but working through.
If the Sting do come back, it's the first one that Memphis carries a number 5 jersey to the rafters.
No, I have a great career like that. I don't think I had a jersey retirement career.
You were in all the highlights of the video.
I was.
You and Allison.
Smart move. I mean, I'm right here in Columbia. Like you want to cater to our fan base. You better have me up in there if you want in that franchise, because we're bringing thousands and thousands of season ticket holders. So where's the next question? You going to coach this thing? No. How about that?
Thanks, Coach.